Evening all, this is Tim, another film from the workshop. I said the other day that I'd had a delivery from Hodder and Grainge, who produced some absolutely beautiful, really dimensionally accurate acid etched brass straps, and a few other bits and pieces. These will be used, they're exactly the same as the originals. There's a bolt that goes through the centre of each, which goes through the supporting 3D printed structure, and then there's two tabs on either side. In some cases there's just one, so the bottom ones just have one tab, and then the window panes are bolted to those. Bit ticklish to fit, a lot of thought involved, because you need to avoid these tabs being too close together, and so you need to get the position of it so that when you're in the corners you don't have that problem. The fitting routine is fairly straightforward, if a little fiddly. So once you've cut the piece to length, you just mark the first hole, drill it, put in a temporary screw and peg it, and then move on to the next one. And that's enabled me to keep the centre line absolutely correct as it goes. There are some problems with one or two parts, so I've got to send some more stuff off now, but basically I can make progress with this now until I start making the plug for the hot perspex to make the windows. So all coming on rather well, yeah, really nice work from Hodder and Stoughton. I know that with radio controlled aircraft, sheet brass isn't what you'd think of normally as a material because of the weight, but for small amounts it's a really nice material to work with. And ideal for detailed bits of window framing and so on. So there you go. I also got these fitted. This was actually one of the problem parts because I got all the same, whereas the one on the other side is actually appears the same, but is actually different, and unfortunately that got missed. But great service on Hodder and Stoughton, thoroughly recommend them. Hodder and Grainge rather, thoroughly recommend them. And yeah, maybe it's something you guys can make use of. That's about it for now. Obviously on the back of each of these tabs there'll be a bit like a pipe clip, so there'll be a square recess bit, and then the tabs will come up behind, sort of like that, but on the other side of it, and then it'll bolt through this brass, through the window pane, through the next bit of brass, and then a nut on the back, it says here. So that's the plan. Pretty laborious stuff, but it should pay dividends, as it's one of the more obvious things you see when you look at it. The intention is to paint this with a flexible primer and then several good coats of alloy before finally painting it black. And the idea is any wear and tear on these, I hope, will just show the alloy rather than the brass underneath. It's not the end of the world if the brass shows, because few people frankly know what it should be made of. And you know, it won't look too wrong, especially once it's aged a bit. But I'll try and get it to give an alloy finish. That's about it for now. Hope you've enjoyed the film. As ever, please leave a like if you found this interesting, or if you've got questions about the acid etching process. It's very simple. You just produce a DXF file. That's a two-dimensional drawing essentially. Fire it off to Richard at Hodder and Grainge, and he'll do the rest. Not a cheap proposition. I had to greatly curtail the amount that I was planning to use in order to get the numbers halfway sensible. It's easy to get carried away with this. Yeah. One other part that was fitted, if you look at the if we look at the turret here, either side of the doors on the hinge there's now a packing piece which was in the original design. Just a bit of brass. It gives a little additional stiffness to the structure, but it also means that the doors are correctly spaced now, and so the hinges work better, the doors open more easily, and it's a tighter fit, so all round improvement there. I just hope the wife doesn't realise where all her clothes pegs are gone. Right, that's it for now, and next time you see this, probably making the plug, I expect, as the wiring's essentially complete now. So yeah, that's it for now.